내가
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Utah. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Tyrese Maxey out there with Devin Booker. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the 4 slot. And for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Collier out there with Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the 3 slot.
Here we go.
It'll be Utah off the tip. Pass to Kessler. Now Markkanen. James defending. Here's Doncic. Buries it down low.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Kessler. Pass to Bailey. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Maxey. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 6-point game. A nice shot by Doncic.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. He's covered by Maxey. Now Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz with another miss. Shoots from 14. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for Chicago. Durant comes in for Doncic. Here's Collier. Kessler passes to Collier. George looking over the floor. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Chicago leading by 11. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. Knocked loose and stolen by Maxey. On the wing, Booker releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Bailey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George with the bucket.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Maxey passes to Booker. Here's Tatum. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's George. And Utah, another three.
Well, he's a solid threat from outside the arc. George is a volume shooter from there for a reason.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Back to KD. Oh, good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to George. Kessler setting the pick for George. And Kessler throws it down.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Chicago. 10-point lead. Screen by Adams. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Markkanen from outside. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Pass to Gray. The three. Drops in the tray.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
Now, here's Nurkic. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Plum at the elbow. Jokic. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Utah trails by 15. You can't get that one to fall. Chicago with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And that one drops for him. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Markkanen. And the the shot no good, a bit short. Chicago leading by 17. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
The Jazz with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
2 points, that one goes.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court, but when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Here's Plum. Tatum with a screen on George. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. She waits for the screener to slip and then makes the pass right when she needs to.
Pass to Markkanen. Tries a three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup, and it's why defenders end up fouling.
Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Kessler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, I think sometimes the mid-range is overlooked.
Timeout.
Kudos to her for utilizing it.
Utah calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Chicago. LeBron James, Devin Booker.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
Pass to Carrington. And the Jazz with possession here. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bailey misses. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. And here's James outside. Pass to Towns. Kessler with the rebound. On offense, here are the Jazz. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Sinks the 15-footer. Markkanen's got his first basket.
Well, Markkanen's height, it's such an advantage in that mid-range area. Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Here's Bailey. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Booker, no good. Utah trails by 21. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
So it's the Jazz now, after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And Bailey gets it to go on the assist by George. Bailey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a three of his own.
From the high post. Kicks it out to Maxey. Another three for Chicago.
You know, that was a smart feed, setting up for the three.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. George is out there with Collier. And it's Bailey in at the three. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Incredible, the lift off the floor. The creativity in the air. Highlight reel effort there by Maxey.
A challenging stretch here for Utah. Pass to Bailey. And here is Markkanen. Off target from outside. Here's KD. The shot's good. KD's got 5 now.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Maxey. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Kessler throws it down.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Outside Durant, from deep, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Collier. Nothing on the board, just 5 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Booker finds Adams. The teardrop falls in.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Bailey. Guarded by Doncic. Bailey misses. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-5 run. And Adams with the slam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And George kicks to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. And it's Collier missing. And Adams has got the ball here for Chicago. High post, KD. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by George. On offense, here are the Jazz. Driving inside. Pass to Bailey. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Maxey with it. Bailey picks him up. A fadeaway. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Doncic has got 9 points. Now Markkanen. Outside, George. George with the screen on Maxey. Outside, Markkanen. From beyond the arc.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Bailey. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adams. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Basket good. He has 6.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
They set the screen. Here's Collier. And so it's Chicago out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Back to Williams. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. DeRozan, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, good job by DeRozan to take advantage of some sloppy defense to get to the line.
DeMar DeRozan, 2 shots.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. To Williams. Now Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down low. Fades. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he's a major threat from the mid-range. Markkanen loves taking advantage from that.
Wasted no time on that one.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Up top, Adams. He's guarded by Nurkic. And here's James outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Sensabaugh. 3-pointer, Markkanen. Chicago grabs the miss. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the shot goes in.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams to halt the run, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. Here's Carrington. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shoots, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Chicago. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, that's a great job by Markkanen, using his 7-foot frame. You forget how long he is.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Well, she kept that one simple. Just catch it, shoot it, and drain it.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's Plum. That misses off the backboard. They've been looking at a source in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Markkanen. Misses the three.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The 9-foot shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good, and the assist goes to James. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Here's Markkanen. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Steven Adams.